Hello YouTube, this is Lions Den with another news and commentary. I'm doing an update of what happened earlier today in Nashville at a Covenant school when 3 kids as well as the shooter is confirmed dead. Now, the police officer, this police detective will tell you what happened. He will explain what happened the day of the incident. So let's go ahead and play this press conference and then I'm going to continue the rest of my commentary.
Morning with Chief John Drake and others. At 10:13 this morning, the police department received a call of an active shooter inside Covenant School, Covenant Presbyterian Church. The police department response was swift. Officers entered the first story of the school, began clearing it. They heard shots coming from the second level. They immediately went to the gunfire. When the officers got to the second level, they saw a shooter, a female, who was firing. The officers engaged her. She was fatally shot by responding police officers. There was a 5-member team who was on the second floor at that time. 2 individuals from that 5-member team opened fire on the shooter. We know at this point that this shooter is a female. She appears to be in her teens, although her identification has not been confirmed at this juncture. We know that she was armed with at least 2 assault-type rifles and a handgun. We are efforting now to identify her. She entered the school through a side entrance and traversed her way from the first floor to the second floor, firing multiple shots. We now know that there are 3 students who were fatally wounded, as well as 3 adults inside the school. We are working to identify those victims.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. Now, the story is that the woman, and this has been in reports, that the woman who did the shooting used to go to that school. I'm used to attending that. I think she was one of the students in that school. But the problem is that how come there is no security in that school? And basically, there's reports there's no security in that school. And there hardly anybody would asking them, "Are you attending school or whatnot?" See, this is what concerns me. She got 2 rifles, right? She got 2 rifles and a handgun. Now, it was a tragedy because we lost 3 children. But the police, took her down because it could have done worse. This is remind you of Sandy Hook, in my opinion. This definitely remind you of Sandy Hook. And this is going to go over and over and over and over again because these mass shootings are going to continue to happen. Now, according to Nashville PD or MPD, they claiming that they're still under investigation of the identity of the woman, the motive of why she's doing this in the first place. But this is a continuation of mass shootings in this country. And you can bring up laws and say we need to do background checks and everything else. But as long as some politicians are pocketed by the NRA, what can you do? What can you do? Now today we lost 3 kids, 3 children, 3 kids. If it wasn't for Nashville PD did what he did, it would have been worse. So y'all let me know what you think about this, and I'll talk to you in the next video. This is Lions Den signing off. Deuces.